Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm your goddess, Alicia. The voice ain't voicing y'all, but I'm here. Hello, Jamaica. Good morning, beloved. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back home. Welcome in. From my returning viewers, thank you for your continued support, your donations, your bookings, your loving comments. My Soul Tribe family, I appreciate you. For the newbies, I'm hoping you're inspired after this live to join the family. Hit that subscribe and that bell. Come back and see a girl again. You have been brought here for a purpose, for a reason, for a message that's been trying to reach you, possibly again and again. So welcome in, my friend. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to be alive, to be grateful for life itself, for the ability to manifest something better, something greater, something worth you, someone that will value you, appreciate you, welcome you in, embrace you, honor you, respect you, and pay you your worth. Everything that you've gone through, beloved, but was torn away, walked away, but stressed you, tore you open, those painful endings, that heartbreak, that loss, that grief, that pain, that anxiety, that doubt, that fear. It all was living proof that you belong somewhere else, with someone else, doing something else, something better, something greater, reaching higher and diving deeper. God moves us in mysterious ways. Often it carries a lot of pain, a lot of grief, a lot of confusion, a lot of isolation. We often do not see the bigger plan. We're in the pot and it's hot. All we can think about is that we're uncomfortable and we want relief and we want rescue and we want elevation. We want change. In divine timing, it don't match our timing. We are less than patient with our destiny, with our life goals. This is a message of remembering who you are, who you've always been. It's been hidden, blocked, distractions and blockages and setbacks and delays and homelessness and hunger and lack and failure and plans that just didn't work out no matter how much you tried, how long you waited, how much you prayed. It wasn't meant to be. God has stripped you time and time again. And sometimes we can run back and try to rediscover or reunite or resurrect that old us that used to be part of something, be included, be invited, be seen, be loved. But I'm hearing love can no longer grow in the places where it crushed you, broke you, left you, tried to destroy you. Love cannot grow in those places with those people doing those things. Hello, beloved. Wahid. What's up, King? Welcome in, beloved. Namaste. Wahid Muhammad. It's A1 Day 1, y'all. A King Emperor rising, growing, mastering thyself. So welcome in. It's good to see you again. Thank you for your donation, love. Thank you for your donation, love. Wahid, would you like a reading today? For your donation. Besides triggering ancestor, besides triggering ancestor offering that I give you every Sunday, whether you're here or not, every Saturday, whether you're here or not, to see me send it off, I never forget you. You know, I always write the first name and the last name. Today, for some reason, I wrote your last name first and then your first name. Not intentionally. That's just the way it came out. I've never done that before on a ticket. Muhammad, something is turning around for you. Some confirmation, excuse me. Something is turning around for you, Muhammad. Going from the bottom to the top. Your last name is your legacy, your bloodline, elevating you, turning things in your favor. Y'all forgive me 1 second. My son is calling. 1 minute. That was my one and only son. How poetic is that? My son is named Elijah. When I had him, I was Muslima. So I named him after the great Elijah Muhammad. Wahid Muhammad is who I was addressing in that message. That is not an accident. That is a synchronicity. There's a message in that. Elijah the son. Wahid the father. The son now becomes the father, the king. Wahid, this is definitely something about to go on in your bloodline. You are being elevated. They are preparing something for you, because that was not an accident. That my son called when I was mentioning your, that's too similar. That is too similar. So his last name is not Muhammad, because he has his father's last name. But honoring Elijah Muhammad, name him, come on now. I'm about to get off the reading. Thank you. Yes, okay, Muhammad. I already started, but we're going to give you a reading today. But come on now. That's what. All right, so Wahid is number 1 on today's list for reading. We're going to go into the collective first. My phone is going off. Like, what is going on? Distractions. That's the message for you, Wahid. I'm going to get into it when I do your personal distractions. Being aware and alert. There's something coming to distract you. Something, someone, and it may be from the past. Right before you're elevating, right before you're being positioned into whatever this is. Something from the past may walk in to distract you so that you miss the opportunity. Stay tuned, Wahid. Anyway, let me get on with the collective. For me and Wahid, do a one-on-one. In the pre-shuffle, beloveds, I picked up a deck that I was not planning to use. And out came this card. Malfaz. Have you been seeing crows? Have you been seeing ravens? Blackbirds? When you walk out your door or around your home, Or have you seen one flying in the sky lately, passing you by? Malphas is a bird spirit, a dark crow spirit, a spirit of the ancestors, absolutely a masculine energy, a passed over loved one. There's coming in to protect you. Coming in to protect you. How, like, all the synchronicities are amazing this morning. Malphas is a spirit guide, a bird that rules over the Ten of Swords. And you know what the Ten of Swords represents? Ten of Swords can be a family, a group of co-workers, a group of neighbors, a group that you were affiliated with in the past. Now, the family could be yours or family of an ex. It can be a gathering in an old hometown when you no longer reside, thinking about you and speaking about you in a very negative way. Ten of Swords is people that are rising, gathering to defeat you, to block you, to stop you, to harm you in some kind of way. Either your reputation, your business, how you make your money, how you change, how you're growing. Malphas is a spirit guide that's been sent in. Now, for some of you, this is a new spirit guide, or you're just being able to recognize this guy that's been there all along because you've awakened. Builds houses and high towers. Destroys an enemy's thoughts and desires, and all they have built. Gives good familiars. This spirit guide also has the privilege and permission to bring in other spirit guides. Flocks of birds. Flocks. Have you ever, I don't know, Gen X? If you're a Gen X, you may remember growing up, there was a thriller called The Birds, where all the blackbirds came into the town and began to attack the people. I'm seeing that in my third eye. This gathering, this group, or whoever these people are, that are speaking of you behind closed doors, maybe through the phone. I'm getting a group chat like on Facebook, maybe a family group chat or something with these people talking. And maybe one person that started a gossip chain about you and reached out to other people that know you or see you to start this smear campaign. But you have a spirit team, a flock coming in to rescue you from whatever this Ten of Swords is that is approaching or has been ongoing. Something that has delayed you from moving on, delayed your peace and your tranquility. If you were overthinking all the time, being pulled back to memories you don't want to think about, people that you've already cut ties with, and you're dreaming all of a sudden, or seeing things, hearing music, finding yourself in heavy nostalgia all of a sudden about something you walked away from or something you let go of. It's because these people are pulling at your energy, siphoning your energy, trying to drain you. Are you feeling tired or uninspired to create or do that thing you've always wanted to do? Let's see if we can figure out what's going on, beloveds. If that resonates with you so far, you're in the right place. Because this spirit guide wants you to know what is going on around you. Distractions. If you have somebody calling you to give you all the tea or the gossip about what's going on in something you've already let go of, already walked away from, don't trust that person. That person's being sent to see how you were doing, how you're moving, what your next plan is. They're the one person that this whole group decided you will listen to, you will trust. Don't. This can be a sibling that constantly all of a sudden shows up and acts as like nothing happened, just walks back in and picks up the old conversation. This can be a friend from back in the day. This can be somebody still connected to your ex. It's then one of their family members that claims they're checking up on you or reaching out to you to see how you were doing, especially if you have children together. Also, if you have children and they're from 14 in their 20s, you have people, family members that are using your children. Now, I'm gonna say children, although they're young adults, okay? They may not know they're being manipulated. They're just good kids like you raised them. They're thrown in the middle. But you have family members that are using your kids, texting your kids, calling your kids, picking up your kids, visiting inviting them over to get into your life, questioning them, including them in the gossip, trying to turn them against you. If you've noticed that your children have been a little distant or not really speaking to you like they used to, it's somebody else in the picture. That's for those who have children. Let's see what's going on in this energy. Because there's a window about to be open, a door about to be open for you. This is going to bring in some joy, happiness, some money and financial abundance, some security, stability. And they are already planning to keep you stuck, alone, depressed, broke even, struggling, so that you find your way to run back to them, to reach out to them, to need them. Or you have something they want. So Goddess, give us, hello. She said, oh, what did I say? Hello. You see that? Somebody or somebodies have gotten together to bind your money. Bind your love. The heart is bound. What is this? The heart is bound, the money is bound, and the star is bound. Star is hope. Star is hope. Star is the ability to see. Star is about receiving spiritual guidance. So they are trying to block your spiritual connection. They are trying to block your heart chakra so you don't see love, want love, give love, or receive it. They're trying to block your money. Everything I just spoke of, there's your confirmation. Now we're going to find out who this is, who they're working with, what they're planning for this full moon that begins ascension as of today, the full moon in Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio is about death. It's the Grim Reaper. The full moon is about taking, stealing, blocking. It's a fine time for those who want to invest in spell work against you to use this full moon energy to perform magic. I mentioned this yesterday on my live. The full moon energy, I will be doing full moon rituals for those who need it. As of tonight through May 11th. is when the window closes. It should be I don't know if it showed up in the chat box. I put that in there for those who are looking for a diviner, someone established in dark magic to rebuke this energy, because somebody's planning. Maybe this is what they've been doing. Maybe you have fired recently from a job, or you had to leave because of bullying and stalking and lying and gossiping and false reporting. You know what it is. It broke your heart. It left you depressed, sad, anxious, fearful, and doubtful. That was your heart chakra. It may have severed your connection with the divine because you lost hope, lost faith, felt punished. That was intentional. You got that spirit guide. That's why your spirit team has been sent in. Not only have they seen what's being done, they see what's about to happen and what's to come. And they are getting ready. They are prepared to work with you and for you. That's why that Ten of Swords card, I wasn't even going to use that deck. I picked it up to put it away and it fell out. And I was like, okay, what is that? Ten of Swords. So I kept it. You have a light team. You have a light team, which means you are yourself part of a light team. It's where you come from. It's where you resided. It's where you belong. It's your home. It's your people, your family, your bloodline. They have sent out a team of rescuers, a flock, I hear. And they're in the form of birds, crows, ravens, vultures. We know what vultures do. They devour, they feast, they pick. Hello, and they meet the bones. This is what they sent out to protect you from whatever's love blocks, energetic blocks, spiritual blocks, and financial blocks. Yeah. They don't want you to be happy, healthy, know any joy, any peace. What they're doing is trying to stop you from ascending fully and walking into your destiny, because in your destiny is your generational wealth. It's your spiritual inheritance. They want to make sure you never get to that level. Now remember to hit that like button whether you're coming in or out the chat, because I would appreciate the love. This is somebody. Whoever's the ringleader of this group of people, or this gossip, or this chitter-chatter, is somebody who's very insecure with themselves. This is somebody that fakes they got it all together. They overdo it, overspend, overdress, glimmer and glam, when inside they're empty, lonely, and depressed. This is somebody that's a happiness hater and does not want to see you happy in any way. You have changed, male or female, ignore the gender. You have changed, my love, in so many ways. You have grown. You have awakened to the reality of where you were, what you were doing, who you were around, and you made changes. You made moves. You're not who you used to be. They don't have access to you. They don't have access to you. Now, if you're a man, this could be your baby mama. There could be a divorce and ending. She may feel you changed up. You acted different. This could be some woman that you rejected. This could be your mama, fellas, or sister, or ladies. This could be your sister, a bestie. It could have been a co-worker on the job. Jealousy, envy. If you're alphabet community, this could be your other ladies. This could be your mama. This is some energy that feels you changed up on them. And they can't believe it. You changed and left them feeling confused as hell. What's going on with you? Why you moving like that? Why you speaking like that? Who are you? Why they can't get next to you, get under you, can't use you? You got this person confused. Because at one time they were able to manipulate you into doing what they need to do, being who they need you to be. But you are no longer that easy. You're no longer pleasing, settling. And someone is determined to get the old you back to who they need you to be. And if they can't get you back to what they need you to be, then they want to set you back so that you never become who you need you to be. Independent, financially independent, self-reliant, grown, mature, healthy, happy. Now these cards like to stick because they're new. But I'm trying to get one on the table at a time. I've been playing with them to get them unstuck. But you know what? When you get that new deck, sometimes you got. Now we've got a Scorpio on the deck. We've got a Scorpio on the table. What did I say about Scorpio full moon? Didn't I say we're entering Scorpio full moon? Death, the Grim Reaper. This person is determined to use. I don't know if this person is going for spell work or they're watching spell work and they dabbled and tapped into how to do it from watching videos or listening to others. I don't know if this person has already done it, and you didn't know because they were hiding it, or this is the actual Scorpio person. But it's on the table. This is happening now, beloveds, not last week. This is present energy. Libra came out with a gift. Libra represents the justice card, balance, fairness, equality, with a gift. Now, you could have a court case, a legal matter outstanding where you are owed an inheritance, some money, a victory, a win, a fair decision, or simply the universe coming in to balance out the scales, sending karma in to make everything wrong right in your favor, and returning a gift to you, a blessing, opening that window so that you can receive joy and opportunity to unblock your finances, to unblock your heart chakra, to unblock channels to the divine. Now, the star also represents fame and fortune. If you have a platform, a social media presence, something you do online that's being blocked, worked against, trolled, stalked, y'all know, you've been here, so you know how to do it. That also being watched, protected, Some kind of justice is coming in. Somebody may have already stolen something from you, taken something from you, blocked something, and believe they got some kind of victory. You see, trusted. Justice is coming in for you. Now, the universe could be sending you a person that's going to open that window, that door, give you an opportunity, an invitation, an email, a phone call that opens up a window, a door to a gift, a reward, a blessing. Someone you will be able to trust. They're telling you, we're sending you someone, we're sending you an olive branch. Now, if you have a court case and you've been going through injustice, delays, no matter what you've done, something been in the way, there's about to be a change in this case. The universe is putting someone in. Now, this person will be in human form, but this is a bird. It ain't a guide in a human form being sent in to this situation. That's going to turn things around. That's going to turn things around. They're going to come out of nowhere. You're going to wonder where this person came from. Either they're going to expose something, reveal something. This could be an investigator, someone that works for the court. Someone's coming in that's going to find a discrepancy, a lie, false information that's going to turn this in your favor. That's for those of you. But there is someone you can trust coming in. Because 22, something is being balanced out. Something is being balanced out. Because 2 plus 2 is 4. That's stability, security. Hello, that's protection, spiritual guidance. That's 1111. Have you been seeing angel number 1111? Or 44? Or 22? Someone, because you see that this person has a badge on. I just noticed that. Do you see how they have a badge on their shirt? This is somebody, an authority figure that's discovered something. For those of you that were in a marriage, for those of you going through a divorce, for those of you in separation, for those of you that were torn apart by karmic interference, family interference, friends interference, people gossiped, whispered in somebody's ear, and they changed up and blamed on you. If you're a woman, for my ladies for a second, my queens for a second, they was laying with this devil. They was laying with this lustful energy, this player, this nasty creature. Hello? They was with this nasty creature. They didn't love you, lusted after your money, what you could provide, your essence, receiving energy from you. You were a source to this person, and they were taking that essence and sharing it in the streets with others. That disease, that's the ringleader of your show. That is the ringleader of your show, your baby daddy, and their karmic sibling, and their karmic best friend, and whoever else they got watching you, sharing the gossip and the lies and the drama to make you feel less than worthy, sending you spells for self-esteem, to make you see yourself as ugly, unattractive, aging. Oh, they are definitely doing mirror magic, beloved. They're definitely doing mirror magic. But fellas and ladies, collective, I'm not a licensed physician. I am a certified holistic wellness practitioner with years of experience and education in the body and the mind. Hello, you know my degrees are in mental health counseling, psychology, sociology. It's what I do, it's what I know. So take this with a grain of salt. Use your discernment. If you've been going through skin issues, your hair is thinning, you've been gaining a lot of weight or losing a lot of weight, can't sleep, your eating habits have changed, now Poppy's barking. Get away from the door. Get away from the door. Somebody's mad as hell that they can't get in, that they're no longer invited to your bedroom. Oh, to your bedroom. This is a lust demon. They used to be able to persuade you, manipulate you with sex. That person. A Jezebel or a player from the Himalayas, whichever one. If you've been facing, and no matter what you do, itchiness, no matter what you do, it just, and you wonder if it's allergy season, and if it's the air, if beauty spells. This person wants you to be ugly to yourself and ugly to everyone else. The heart is being worked on, so you cannot feel attractive to attract. It ain't you. It ain't you. Those insecurities you feel are being sent to you to keep you in hermit mode, locked inside, so you don't go outside, you don't attract. You don't heal, you don't glow. Okay. Can I get more for this occupation? It just fell out. Now we have a doctor here. We have somebody that works in the medical field. Nurse, doctor, some kind of medical worker. They came out with prison. Oop. Did you see that? I swear to God, I feel like they yanked it out of my hand before I got to show you. Whoever this person is. Now, if this is not your person, male or female, that works in the medical field, then this is somebody that they know and that they're working with that works in the medical field. Somebody going to jail. Somebody is going to jail. Wow. Well, my dog ran to my door to bark at the door, and I said, somebody's angry they can't get in. Somebody is making plans to travel your way, to your door, to your house, to where you live. I don't know if you moved, if you're in a different place, or if this person lives far away from you. Somebody is traveling to you. And if this is not your ex, this is the person they're working with. That's going to come in and offer you some kind of help or assistance. This person is coming in to hurt you. You know what? Oh my God. I don't like this. Trigger warning, please, y'all. This is not to scare anyone. This is to warn you, to protect yourself. Because you see that? I don't like that energy. I don't like that energy. Because whoever this person is hiding. Whoever this person is that's hiding, trying to act like it's not that bad, nothing to do with it, while they're watching, if this person successfully makes it to you, I don't like this. Fix it, God. This looks like somebody hired somebody. Somebody you know and detached from that ain't happy could have hired somebody to do this to you. This person gonna come in like they're your friend, like they are a friend. Somebody gonna go to jail. Didn't I tell you there was an investigator, somebody with a badge? I don't know if it's a police officer, an investigator from the courts. Somebody with a badge has been watching somebody. They think they're not being watched, but they're being watched. And it's been for a while now. They already know that this person hired somebody to hurt you, to unalive you. A whole flock of black birds just landed on my air conditioner. Hello? Hello? Oh, come on now. Come on now. The authorities already know. They already know that this person hired someone to come in and hurt you. You have nothing to worry about, my love. You are anointed and protected. And the divine already knows, has seen in advance of what they planned, what was done. And your team has been sent in. How long you been seeing birds? Your team been sent in. They've been protecting you. They've been surrounding your house for months now. Maybe even if you have not noticed them, they've been there. And how you going to know? How you going to know? What would be your confirmation when you find out? When somebody lets you know? Because you will be told. Oh, you're not only going to find out this person went to jail, you're going to find out why they went to jail and what you're going to do about it. And what you're going to do about it after the fact. A civil suit? A criminal case? Oh no, you ain't gonna stop there. Once you find out the lengths somebody went to get rid of you over some money, over a legal matter, a court case, over a connection, over once you find out what was done to you, boo-boo, oh, you going to court. Or you filing a lawsuit. Oh, yeah, you going to court. Put on your best dress, your best suit, and walk in there like a boss. Because there's no way that you're going to allow them to get away. Because it's not just them. Other people have been involved. So you are not going to allow just this one person to get karma. You getting justice against that. Open up a whole case. Because your spirit team is about to take them all down. That one confirmation, that one person is a ringleader. But it ain't going to stop there. It's going to blow your mind when you find out. It's going to blow your mind when you find out. That gift, that blessing that's coming to you in the form of money, abundance, is so you can start this court case, pay your lawyers to get your 6-figure income plus. And what's owed to you, what's due you. How much is a life worth? Millions, billions. That's the ticket I put on mine. That's what you put on yours. This thing, yo, man. You about to find out that star is about to shine a light. With joy comes the sun. And the sun reveals everything that was hidden in the dark. Everything. You've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords and Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Your money was on the way at one time. Until a group gathered together to throw a wrench in your path. It was blocked, delayed, stolen, false documents, false reports. Hello, forged signatures, lying to the court, scheming, scamming. To stop your money that was already destined to be on the way. You should have been had these coins. Page of Swords in reverse. There was information. There was information that was blocked. There were documents, letters, messages that were blocked. For some of you, they blocked your mail. You've been noticing you barely get mail anymore, or packages go. I'm telling you, there was a whole group of people in your community, on your job, in your family. They had people everywhere in the courts, all coming together. And you may say, how's that possible? They don't know each other. Do not focus on the bodies. Do not focus on the method. When you are anointed and the universe protects you, has a destiny for you larger than life. Oh, the devil has a plan too. The devil has a plan too. The devil knows God's plans as well and sends in their own squad to stop the anointed, to block those destinies so that change cannot win, justice cannot win, to block karma. So the bodies may have been used by these energies. The energies were using these bodies, taking over these bodies. Don't focus on the people. Sometimes we get distracted because we focus on the people, the faces, the relationship. It ain't the people. They're just bodies in this game, this war against your future. Because the devil knew who you were when you came out the womb and began already working and planning for you. Communication was blocked. Information was blocked. Letters were blocked. Documents were blocked, hidden, forged, delayed. All this to stop your money that was already destined to be on the way. To slow it down. If they can't, well, obviously they can't stop it. What's yours is destined to be yours, will be yours. But they did everything they could to slow it down. And they've done so. Got you fired, stopped your income. Had to leave your job, stopped your income. Stop that court case, delayed month after month after month after month after year, blocked your income. You had to leave your home. They've been working on blocking you from what this says, from living. They don't even want you breathing. They don't want you to even be on the same planet they're on. This is how much somebody hates that they love you. Oh yeah, this person loves you to the point of obsession and possession. So much that they hate you, that they can't have you, can't use you, can't manipulate you, can't sleep with you, can't steal from you, can't be you. It's not that they, I don't know. This person, look where his hand is. One is around your neck, and the other one, the other one is who? You went a commitment with this person. I don't care if it was on paper or not. It could have been common law, but this looks like a legal marriage. The whole time they were with you, they were entertaining hoes and bros and putting on a show behind your back, but right in front of your face. Maybe you ignored the red flags. You were distracted by life and work and bills and didn't or you just left the revolving door open, hoping, wishing things would change because you had a family you didn't want to lose, whatever the case is. This person is trash. Trash. And whoever that karmic is was in on it the whole time. Oh yeah, 3 of you were in this together. The karmic knew about you the whole time. They both were stealing, planning, abusing, siphoning together. Don't think this karmic didn't just show up from nowhere. Oh, but you already know that. Your intuition is on. Oh, you already know it. Yeah, you know it. You've been knowing it. And if you didn't, even if you knew and didn't know, you didn't do nothing about it then, you doing something about it now. And now that you are doing something about it, now it's you changed up. You used to forgive. You used to let me back in. We used to make up sex or whatever. I used to be able to call you. You used to reach out to me and start the reconciliation. Why are you not calling? Why are you not reaching out? You don't care about me. This person is a narcissist. Male or female, it don't matter. It's all off them and their ego and how they can win, how they can come up, glow up, look the part, wear the mask, all at your expense. And when you decided you had enough, when you figured out you had enough and you were losing and your health was failing and your heart was breaking and your ancestors tore you away and sitting in that tower, they erected a whole plan to come back in and finish the job. They took everything. They took everything. And then they were told to give back a portion. And they doing everything they need to do to make sure they keep that too. And they got help. They got help. And so do you. And so do you. And your ancestors said, you better not forget it. We need you to recognize it, to own it, to wear it like a cloak, a shield. You were so protected, my love. Even with all you've seen and all they've done and all they're doing. So what? So fucking what? You are untouchable. Untouchable. Touch not my anointed, and every tongue that rises against you shall fall. That's what's happening. The empire is falling, and Judas is falling, has fallen. They didn't know who you were. You may not even have known who you were. All this has probably awakened you to who you are, tapping back into your power, because you tapping into your power and reconnecting that cord with the divine, with your bloodline, with your spirit guide. You awakened. You have awakened karma from her sleep. Rushing in with a team. What do you need? That was your awakening that sparked your protection, your divine protection. You called, you prayed, you spoke, you changed, and it opened up the gate, mistress of the gates. It opened up a gate and released your warriors, your beasts, and they are looking to feast on those. They try to claim you, own you, possess you, defeat you, unalive you, abuse you with the gossip and the lies and the rumors. These are people you've helped. People you fed, you blessed, you clothed, you housed, loved. They're just angry and jealous that you have risen above it, broken free from it, awakening. It's just jealousy and envy. There's nothing else attached to it. Jealousy and envy. There ain't no other reason. Yeah, that karmic twin flame that had you in the constraints of sexual energy, had you in the loop of repetition, of pain, misfortune, because you swore it was a twin, you were pulled so deep in, how could it not be? It was a karmic lesson. It was a karmic debt you had to pay from lifetimes ago. This person has followed you around lifetime after lifetime after lifetime and put you in the same karmic twin flame energy. This lifetime, you said, I've had enough. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing this no more. This is the end. I will awaken. I will surrender. And you did. And you've not only have you broken the chain, you removed the shackles off your feet, off your ankles, and your wrists. You're no longer a puppet on a string. You're free. And they're determined to find a way to break you. To break you. It ain't gonna work. How can you break something that God molded? How can they break you when God molded you, forced you in the fire, built you for a tough, applied enough pressure to create a diamond in the rough? How? How can they? That's how big the ego is, that they believe that they're stronger than the intentions of God. They roll it. Hello, beloved. Hello, Kelly, ma'am. Okay, we have Wahid Muhammad is number 1. We have Kelly is number 2. Wahid, and then Kelly. I'm going to pull a couple of more cards, and then I'll do your 2 readings. If no one is adding on to getting a reading today, I'm tongue-tied. Then we'll go back to the collective. This is either someone, that's too many. Let's get one on the table, guys. This person is doing divination. There's your spell work. There's your spell work. They have either gone to a practitioner or they are Googling it and trying to figure out how to do it themselves, or they're with someone connected to someone that's doing it. This person is a past life soulmate because, like I said, they have followed you here from lifetimes and lifetime. They are a past life soulmate. The karmic debts was that you were never beneficial for one another in any of those lifetimes. The lesson was to learn, to awaken to the fact that they were a toxic, a false soulmate. That was the lesson. To be able to detach, to be able to let go, to be able to forgive, to be able to move on, to be able to elevate and awaken to your true soulmate. That was the karmic debt that had to be paid. In this lifetime, you break the curse. You've broken the cycle. And what you're about to find out is this person that kept performing spell work, kept Googling and getting into magic with no permission and no real guidance. This person that has waged a spiritual war against you, sick, in the hospital, back and forth, in and out, illnesses, diseases, something going on. They have done so much, work with so many demonic energies, forces, that now they are sick. We got somebody going to jail. We have somebody going to jail for setting up some kind of paying somebody to attack you, unalive you. You're going to find out somebody actually paid for this to be done. To follow you on the road, to show up at your door as a delivery person. Please be careful. Well, it looks like this was already tried and failed. So that may be past energy. Because there's an investigator that already knows and is about to report it to the right authorities. Hello, there's a warrant and arrest coming down the pike, if not already. But the karmic, the dark witch, the dark warlock that they worked with to do the spell work, that person is sick. That person didn't have permission, didn't care what the intention was, if it was just. just did it for the money, for the fame, and now that person is being visited by your team, while your person is going to prison for paying them, putting together this plan that was never going to play out. Wasted their money and wasted their time. Wasted their life and their energy. For what? For what? For love that didn't belong to them? For money that doesn't belong to them because you gave and they breadcrumbs and now they owe you? They don't want to even get for that? Because they don't want to see something. They don't want to see something to end. They want to see you have a new beginning. For somebody. All right, Mr. Muhammad. We're gonna do Wahid's and then we're gonna do Kelly's. And what deck will I use? I'm using this deck because it's calling me. This has become my new favorite tarot deck because my old one has totally fallen apart. My old one is totally, it's totally fallen apart. I can't even use it. So I'm gonna give her a funeral and a grave. This has become my new favorite tarot deck. This is the one I'm using for today. So first, we will tap in to Wahid Muhammad, your reading. It comes with the Earth Code number. And then we'll do Kelly's, who's allowing Spirit to guide your reading, as well as Wahid. But Wahid, I already got a lot of messages on what your reading is going to be about. Something turning in your favor. An opportunity taking you to a new level. And somebody is trying to distract you and block you from seeing this window being opened. If you would like to get your own readings say are $5 and $10 in the pinned comment of the chat, which is the yellow strip. If you click on the black area, it will open up to Cashapp, PayPal, or Super Chat to receive your reading. So this is for you, Muhammad. Let's get you a energy code number 10905. 10905. Wait, you got the Hierophant. The Hierophant and the Sun. Woo! I hear you got the Hierophant and the Sun. The Sun represents joy, happiness, and harmony, but it also represents something hidden in the dark coming to the light. The sun is shining a light on it to reveal and expose it. The Hierophant represents a marriage, a higher level of commitment. It also represents ancestral presence, bringing awareness to the situation. So let's see what's going on, Muhammad. I see already, Muhammad. Confirmation every time. You got the sun and your earth code, and you got the sun and your tarot. So in my third eye, I spy synchronicity. The sun is here, Muhammad, to bring you joy, happiness, harmony, but also revelations, exposure, deliverance. Muhammad. This is good juju, beloved. Muhammad, you got the justice, baby. Fairness. Judgment against those that are unjust. Unjust deeds being balanced. Justice showing up for you, baby. With the sun, something is being realized, exposed. There's a light shining on something hidden when it comes to justice. I don't know if this is a legal matter or a court case, but something is being balanced out. This is karma coming in to balance the scales, to make it fair. You got Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. Both of these involve communication, messages, information coming your way. Page of Wands is good news. Some news you desire, news that will make you happy, news that will bring you joy. Page of Swords is communication. Somebody that was watching, right? Somebody that was watching your every move came out under the sun. Somebody that's been watching you to get some kind of information on you is being exposed, because the King of Wands, here you are. You've taken your power back, beloved. You've walked into your own masculine power. You're taking the lead, going towards what you desire, creating a life that's worthy of you, one that gives you peace. King of Wands, taking action. You take it. Okay. After you get this news, after something that was hidden is revealed to you, you're going to be taking some kind of action, my love. And this is in the public. This is publicly, which is in a place others will know, hear, and see. Could be that courthouse, because it came out with the justice card. Something is going to be public. Everybody's going to be able to see it, hear about it, know it, about this injustice that was done to you. Take the necessary action. Speak up. Be passionate about standing on your truth and your power, because you're being backed up by your bloodline, pushing you forward, having your back. Six of Wands is a victory. Six of Wands, my love, is a victory. This victory is happening in the public eye. Others will know about it, see about it. This is your ancestors carrying on their backs, straight towards victory and success. Applauding you for your strength, your courage, your bravery to push through and receive your justice. I'm hearing, don't you give up. Something is being brought to the light so you can receive this justice. Some good news is on the way. News that you've been waiting for. News that you have made happen. If you spoke up, if you spoke the truth, if you stood your ground, you took the necessary action to receive this justice, you are bringing in some kind of good news. And those who have gathered to watch you, stalk you, get some kind of information against you, plead some kind of false case against you, there's some awareness being brought to the table. Somebody's been exposed for what they've done. And this person is very immature, coming off very immature. Refuses to grow up, to learn their own lesson. While you have risen to a king, This person is a page. This could be about children. This justice could be about children. We have 2 pages here. This could be about children. They could have been using these children against you, putting them against you. That's being exposed. That's being exposed. And this is going to happen right in front of everybody. Everybody will know. Everybody will see. It will be revealed what was done to you, this king. So you can expect that window of opportunity opening up and bringing you some joy, some peace, some harmony, some happiness. Finally, your burdens are going to be lifted. Your burdens are about to be lifted, my love, because you have put in some hard work. You've carried a lot of weight. You pushed through. And 6 of Pentacles, patience. Yeah. This is fairness. This is you exchanging your energy for equal reciprocity. This is equal reciprocity being given. Equally, fairly. Also a return and exchange of currency. Something you're about to work on. Something you're passionate about. Something you're creating. Something you're building. It's about to be very successful if you put in that work. If you face your challenges with strength and courage and bravery. I see an equal exchange of currency. I see people rewarding you, giving to you, buying, wanting, donating, an equal exchange of currency. If you put in the energy, in the work, in the bravery, in the belief, it's going to pay off lovely. It's going to pay off lovely. So don't give up. You ahead of your turn. Everything is turning a corner in your favor. So I share, Wahid. Congratulations, beloved. All right, Kelly, ma'am. Kelly, you're up next. Let's give you some guidance from your spirit team. And Kelly, you're getting a different deck. This ain't the deck they want for you, Kelly. You're getting a different deck. Okay. All right, for Kelly. Thank you to everyone so far who has tapped that like button. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to everybody watching and listening and supporting. Love you guys. What's up, Soul Tribe family? Thank you to my beloved moderators, my members in the room. Where would I be without you? If you'd like to join the membership, it's only $3.99 a month to join a movement, a tribe, like-minded individuals striving and growing. So this one is for Kelly. Okay, they want me to do it like this. Ooh. All right, they dropped it out. Kelly, There you are, beloved. There you are, beloved. In your essence, going through a spiritual awakening and ascension, changing, being formed into who you were meant to be, finding your place, following your destiny, seeking a higher elevation, becoming a star being, breaking away from the world and tapping in to your spiritual energy, divinely anointed and highly blessed. The death card in reverse. There's something that's not over just as of yet. There's something that is not over as of yet. Something that needs to be completed. Something that needs to be finished. Because death and the magician, we have you over here protected. You over here awakening, your third eye being awakened to your intuition. I don't like this magician. Because you got temperance. It's about healing. It's about self-love, self-care. It's about focusing on your health, getting into balance, into alignment, like a homeostasis with the universe, tapping into your feminine energy, Archangel Michael protecting you. It's about you purifying and cleansing out the old to invite the new. As you're being submerged in that water, waters are healing, cleansing, shifting, flowing, getting to a natural flow state with the universe, breaking away from stress and anxiety and fear and doubt of what's going on around you, and just focusing on what's going on inside of you. Patience. This is having patience with the plan, with God's plan. Because this magician in death in reverse, what is this? Oh. All right, Kelly, ma'am. Kelly, ma'am, this may be a little trick. You were over here protected and safe. Archangel Michael is tapping in to protect you and keep you safe. Because we do have a little bit of energetic spell work going on here. We do have a little bit energetic spell work going on here. There's with death in reverse and the Ace of Wands and the Magician, there's somebody here in your energy, beloved, who's trying to stop this new beginning. Ace of Wands is about a new passionate beginning, a new beginning. Something you may be trying to create a new life, something you desire greatly, that you wish for greatly, that you're most passionate about in your life. But with this magician and this death in reverse, there's somebody that's trying to make sure this will never happen. Because death in the upright is transformation. It's a death and a rebirth. It's something ending to bring around a new beginning. But somebody is in the middle here messing with this passionate new beginning. This creation itself. Somebody here I don't know what this magician is. Because There absolutely is someone here, Kelly. And this person is I don't know if this person is just if it's gossip, lies, rumors, or if they're actually doing something. I don't know if they're actually doing something. What this chain around this person's neck? These are binding spells to bind your manifestations. I see money here. Somebody trying to bind your money. Somebody's doing some binding against your money and your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is your womb. Your sacral chakra is your womb. That's from where you create, from where you give life. I don't like this, Killer Man. let me see something else. I feel like I can't leave that right there. I do. It does. It does. It does have. You are being protected by Archangel Michael because you are anointed. You're one of God's chosen. That's here. But the reason they're protecting you is because somebody is doing this. You got two cards of protection here because somebody is doing this. And Scorpio invert. This is water in reverse, like they're trying to stop the flow for you to create something. Let me get more on this magician. More on this magician for Kelly. This is somebody hiding their hand. They're hiding their hand. Page of Wands gives answers concerning the past, present, and the future. Can make one invisible. Oh, yeah. Didn't I say they were hiding their hand? This says can make one invisible. This person is cloaking themselves so that you don't see what they're doing. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is good news. Kelly, I don't know if you got an issue with somebody stealing your mail, messing with your mail. Because it gets answers past, present, future. Someone, yeah, this is. Someone that gives answers is a reader, a witch, or oracle, or somebody. Now, either this person is going to somebody. Can make one invisible. I don't like this, Kelly. Reveals knowledge of incoming battles and procures the favor of the Lord of Kings. King of Swords. Is this a man? King of Swords, Kelly. This is a masculine passed over. This a man is passed over. This King of Swords is a father or grandfather or uncle that's passed over. That's trying to reveal to you about incoming battle. Because it says forthcoming. That's incoming. That's not past. That's future. Trying to reveal to you a future battle that's coming in. Over somebody that wants to make you invisible. There's, man. Kelly, I'm going to email you, beloved. I'm going to email you, Kelly, about the rest of this reading. I'm going to email you the rest of this reading. Because or else we'll be on here all day. Because the downloads I'm getting and messages I'm getting, I'm not going to put out on YouTube. I'm not going to put out on YouTube. But I will email you the rest of this reading. Okay, Kelly? Yeah. Ooh. And I think you got this same card yesterday. You got this same card yesterday or day before in your reading. About them throwing these swords to sink your ships. To stop you from moving on. And it has to do with money. It's over money. Somebody doing something to keep you stuck. When it comes to, yep. All right, Kelly. Beloved, I'm going to email you the rest of your reading, Kelly, and we could talk by email. Okay, beloved? Kelly is a soul tribe family in America, and I'm going to email you, Queen. Because I have to. Yeah, it's about your destiny. Keeping you juggling when it comes to money. Because I'm gonna do more of your reading off camera to see exactly who this is. But you've got a passed over male loved one trying to reveal to you what's forthcoming. And with that Six of Swords, they're also making plans to move you to a safer community, a safer place, to get you away from whoever this is. But I definitely feel like there's an issue with the mail. Messages you may not have been getting. People around you messing with your surroundings. All right, Kelly. Send you right in love, Queen, but I'm going to email you, beloved. The rest of that reading, okay? Yeah, I got you, Queen, because I ain't like what I saw at all. And I'm going to find out whatever they got forthcoming. I'm going to find out what they think they're going to be doing. Kelly, I hate to give you all these triggers, beloved. I hate to give you all these triggers, but I can't ignore what I'm seeing. I cannot ignore what I'm seeing. whoever this is a woman. It's a female. It's a woman. Cold-hearted, inconsiderate, just harsh, nasty. And it's all about money. About you being stable, secure, happy. Okay. All right, beloveds. I'm going to get back into the collective reading. I got you, Kelly. Anybody else wants a personal reading? You can book it now. Julia. What's up, Julia? Oh, my God, Julia. Julia, you paid. Julia, I'm so sorry, Queen. I didn't even see you. Because I was playing music. I'm sorry, Julia, you've been paid. Actually, it should have been Julia. It should have been Wahid, Julia, then Kelly. But Julia, I got you, Queen. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you, Queen. Let me get to you, Julia. Julia, you still in the house? Oh, thank you, baby girl. I'm sorry. I'm playing music over here. I didn't even hear my phone go off. Let me turn this music off. Let me turn this music off so I can get my notifications. I got you, Queen. Hey, baby girl, how you doing? Julia, too, been around since the beginning of this channel. Yes, she has. Let's see what's going on for you, Julia. If anybody else would like a reading, Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat, $5, $10 readings today. The gate is open. Look in the pinned comment of the chat and you will understand how to receive your reading. For Julia. What is Julia? Julia, what's going on, Julia? It's been a while since we talked. You got a tower here. Julia, you got a tower. Now, most people hate to see a tower coming, but towers are not always negative because they bring the necessary change. Towers bring necessary changes that are needed to bring alignment, balance, and abundance into your life to get you back on the right path, headed in the right direction. Towers come when you're going the wrong way, making the wrong choices, or focusing on the wrong things. God will send the tower in to redirect you. Unfortunately, towers can be very chaotic and very destructive when we resist it, when we push back, when we fight against it, or we try to outrun it from happening. Towers are meant for us to learn about ourselves and to learn a lesson. It's for growth. Towers are for growth. But we often will try to outrun it because nobody wants a tower. Some people need things advance notice. They don't like unexpected changes. And towers are unexpected changes. Things we don't see coming. There's a tower here, Julia. And we've got a King of Cups. We've got a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles here. There's towers coming in. Okay, Julia, I'm getting two messages here. there are two men here. There are two men. One's a water sign and one could be an earth sign. These two men could be bringing in this tower, distracting you from what you should be focusing on, or putting you back in a situation you already came away from. This could be a warning for you to look out for these two men. I don't know who these two men are, if you're even aware of them. One's going to come in flashing their money, and one's going to come in pulling at your heartstrings. But both of these men are attached to this tower. And with this person falling out of this tower, I don't know if these two men are trying to push you out of your house or where you live, or these two men are losing their home and going to be looking. You really are. And the other message I'm getting, this tower is coming in, this change is coming in, necessary for you to grow emotionally, as in emotional maturity, to get out of your feelings and get into your logic, to see things more clearly, to balance out your heart chakra, so that some kind of money can come in. This tower could be happening to emotionally grow you and get you more stabilized in your emotions, so that you can achieve this accumulation of money. So maybe that money is being held back because there's some emotional growth that needs to take place, and allowing yourself to emotionally grow beyond this situation. I don't know if you're worried about losing a home or losing where you being thrown out of where you live because of money, but you're being guided to grow emotionally through this challenge, or these challenges to help you grow emotionally, so that you can walk into your wealth and you can walk into this financial opportunity. Your spirit is, I leave the $3 readings at $5 because I know everybody may not be able to buy a $10 reading. But the $5 readings do not leave a lot of room for a reading. They just give you bits and pieces, but they don't really uncover. I may get rid of $5 reading because if I'm being forced to dive in deeper to read more, because the $5 readings are not fulfilling the prophecy, then they're pointless at this time. Because these readings are leaving room for more information. And I hate to leave people stuck without giving you the rest. But for me to equally receive, then the $5 readings may have to go. Because my conscience is pushing me to give you more. Yep. Julia. See that painful ending? See that painful ending you've experienced that brought that tower? You lost a job. Because this is teamwork that makes the dream work, but this is loss of teamwork. So this is loss of a career, of a job, of employment that brought heartbreak and pain and misfortune. That was this tower moment. The tower moment was the loss of the employment or the job or some kind of finances that you once were making. And the reason why it happened was to bring in some kind of emotional growth to mature you and to allow you to realize there was a better place, somewhere else you belonged. You were overworked and underpaid. And because you refused to go and grow beyond that situation, Spirit came in and sent in a towel mover and moved you by force. Because there's a better way for you to make money. And this is a boss. This is not working a 9 to 5. This is somebody that's self-employed, works for themselves, earns their own money, makes their own money, opens their own doors, creates their own opportunity for wealth. If you were torn away from this job because you were making pennies, because them 3 pennies, look at this coin that he's sitting in front of. This is generational wealth. And these are pennies and crumbs that you were being given in this workplace or status. When your spirit team says that you're not charging high enough for your value, you need to charge higher, raise your price. Stop settling for crumbs when you were meant to be an entrepreneur, self-sufficient, working on your own hours in your own workplace, calling the shots, being a boss. If you keep seeking out teamwork to earn pennies and your money is in something you have within, something you create, something you build from the ground up, but it will take a lot of emotional maturity, a lot of emotional growth, a lot of rising above it, facing your challenges in order for you to unmask this amount of wealth. 2 scenarios. But I believe the latter is what's going on now that I'll pull the other cards. Now, there may be masculines trying to move you out of your home. That could be happening as well. You could be going through a lot of tower moments. But the sun is, Julia, the sun is here, beloved. The sun is here. All those cops you're looking at, all the grief, the loss, the sadness, the delays, the heartbreak, the pain, on your knees praying, not sleeping, not eating well, just in a place of depression and misery, the sun is here. Joy is here. Peace, harmony is here. But there's also deliverance and what's being hidden coming to the light. And what's being hidden is that there's a need for you to focus on self-reliance, for you to unmask your own ways of being stable, secure, having enough. And the sun may also be shining on the fact that whoever these 2 masculines are hiding behind the dark could be trying to push you out your home. But yeah, there's a lot going on right now, Julia, and it's causing you a lot of emotional. Yeah, there's a lot of emotional pain here, Julia. And that has to do with your heartbreak and money and finances and security and stability. But the sun is here, beloved. The sun is here to break these illusions. Yeah, juggling back and forth for money. Your answer, Julia, you may be moving. If this is going on, Because this is your ancestors coming in to move you, because somebody's throwing a whole lot of swords at your boat. Somebody's throwing a whole lot of defeat at your boat. Your ancestor may be already coming up with a plan, Julia, to move you. Because where you are, there's a lot of burdens, a lot of strife. You got some good news coming in about, yeah. That's what I see so far, Julia. Sending you light and love, beloved. But there may be a tower coming in, but this tower may be coming in to move you, to shift you, to place you somewhere you can be safe and happy, to bring in some harmony, so you can grow emotionally, ground your energy, get your heart chakra in balance, so you can unmask this money, this opportunity, this position to be self-reliant, self-motivated, start that business, open that business. Yeah, manifesting a brand new start with the Magician and the Fool. Manifesting a brand new, yeah, you may be moving, and maybe what's best for you. Because if these are two men around you, I don't know, the King of Pentacles could be a landlord, and the King of Cups could be a neighbor, a masculine and a feminine energy, working together or talking together, just trying to figure out how to get you out. Your ancestors sending you a rescue to move you and shift you. It's going to have to take a lot of emotional strength and courage and bravery to realize that wherever they land you this time, you're going to have to start building on your own, planning on your own, and stop relying on others to give, to hold you down, finding a way to build something that can't nobody take away. Yeah, you feel stuck because you're burdened, carrying a lot of weight, a lot of burdens. You feel stuck, unable to move. But success is on the way, help is on the way, and it's coming in fast. All right, Julia. Thank you, beloved. All right, so I did Wahid, Kelly, and Julia. Now we'll go back, pick up on the collective reading, spell work. The authorities involved. Someone that pays someone to come in and harm you, hurt you, take your life. Someone, either a whistleblower or them being watched because they were in another legal case. Somebody's been made aware of this. You will be getting a notice or being contacted about someone scheming and scamming to harm you. You may be going to court. You may be filing a lawsuit. Someone going to jail. Someone sick in the hospital. A dark practitioner whose spell work was returned because you are protected. That was so far in the collective. We got a ex-lover, a ex co-parent, baby mama, baby daddy. We got a third party karmic that was doing the spell work. Your person could have got involved with a dark practitioner, or they went to a dark practitioner to pay them, ended up bonded with this person. That's what came out so far in the collective. You got a court case, a legal matter that's going on. You could be involved in one and not know about the others. Or you could not be involved in any of them and not know this is going on behind your back. We got jealousy, envy, secret competition. We got a whole family, a whole community involved. Your family, their family, neighbors, co-workers, a group you were involved with, or a group they're involved with. We got online bullying and stalking, false documents, false reporting. I can't get this open. No, you know when you buy a deck, sometimes it has the grooves for your finger. Well, this one don't. So once you close it, it's hard to open up to put the cards back in. Hello? I'm about to give up. And put them back in later. I'm so persistent. I hate to lose a battle. Poppy, quiet. Get over, don't you go to that door. I see you crawling, creeping and crawling. So you may already know this is happening and who's doing it. Because I see you creeping and crawling. You may already know who this is and what they've been doing. Stalking your social media, following you online, trolling, commenting, checking your comments, having their friends do it. For some of you, for some of you or someone in particular, you had a friend or a sibling that was working with your ex, sleeping with your ex, got together with your ex to both rise up against you for whatever reason. I don't know why they both had hate for you, and that was their bond. That's how they got together. And somebody definitely sick from spell work, in and out the hospital. Spell work against you that was done. Mirror magic to affect your beauty spells, to make you have bad skin, thinner hair, gaining weight, losing weight, and feeling insecure. Binding spells against your money, so you stay in lack, have setbacks. Binding spells against your love life, your partnerships, your relationships with others. But a lot of this has to do with money, property, and inheritance, a settlement. A lot of this is about someone wants to keep something, money they took, money they blocked, money they owe you, and promising others that work with them that we get a payout if they were successful. Poppy is growling his ass off over here. Someone is siphoning your energy. Someone is siphoning your energy for their advantage. Somebody, you got a vampire around you, a fake friend, a false friend, or you still sleep with your karmic twin, and it's still siphoning your energy, or somebody siphoning through watching you on social media, through your platform, using as a mirror magic, or someone you work with. This is either. And there it is. There's that love block spell again that came out earlier in 2 different decks. Someone does not want you to be happy in love. They love, your love, any love. Somebody, this is obviously somebody somebody you once were intimate with that doesn't want you to be intimate with nobody else. Somebody that's jealous of you, envious of you. They don't want you to have love because they love life is shit and maybe yours is not, and they're jealous. Somebody that you rejected their offer and they're angry, so they're gonna make sure you don't get no offer. And this could be anybody. It could be a sibling, a best friend, an ex, a co-worker, a neighbor. How is hyping your energy? I don't know. Obviously, this person's still around you, can have access to you, watch you, see you. Because how else would they be able to siphon? They would not be able to siphon if they did not have access to you. So this person has access, they're around you sometime. For somebody, and take this where it belongs, somebody you still having makeup sex, you're still going back and forth, allowing this person in your bed, keeping a revolving door open, and you know who you are. Using children or money as an excuse when you're trading respect for attention, because you think if they come to you, the other person is losing and you still winning. Caught up in some illusion. This is love when it's just lust. When you just a side piece, an opportunity to get a refill, somebody who's still doing that. And that's why you don't have no luck in love, money, or no, that's why nothing is moving. You're still allowing this person in your energy. Still answering the phone, still hooking up, still opening the door. You know who you are. As long as you do that, they'll never be good love, safe love, real love. Someone is trying to manifest you in their life. For some of you, this is an ex that you don't have no contact with. They're watching you through social media. They're doing mirror magic. They're studying love spells, binding spells. They believe they're siphoning your energy because maybe you're dreaming about them. They're showing up somehow because they're trying to manifest you back. If this person ain't somebody you were with, this is somebody that knows you, watches you, works with you, is around you, that wants you so bad, can't have access. You said no, you rejected it. This person ain't taking no for an answer. And they go into somebody, especially if you're a diviner and they know what you do, they're going to somebody that's like you or looks like you or can do what you do, trying to manifest you in their life. You're somebody that don't know how to take no for an answer. For some of you, you ain't even been with this person. You've spoken to this person. They know you. They want you. They're determined that ain't nobody else going to have you. There's somebody with a huge ego. And believes that whatever they're doing is going to work. The manifestation work is green, so they're paying money for this. They're paying money for this. They're going to somebody for this. Because you have either given away your power to someone, because you have either you have spent time with this person, spoken with this person, gave this person some kind of false illusion that there was hope, that y'all would get together, and then you pull back and they're not happy. You have either given up your personal power or someone is taking it from you. This person, I don't know. You could be talking to somebody online and haven't met them in person. And it's been going on for months. Ain't going nowhere. But you keep texting, answering, FaceTime, something. Because it says Plugged in. Plugged in means this ain't in person. For somebody, this is online. Online conversations, online flirting, back and forth. But it ain't really going nowhere. It's not really moving. That person's more invested in this than you are. You don't even know that in the transfer of energy, they're siphoning your time when you could be doing something else, or when you should have been doing something else. And you gave this person too much of your time, your energy. If they can't get off your mind, even though you pulled away, that's why they holding on to that cord. This person plugged in so they watch you. You have a platform, you're online, this person watches you through social media or something. And they're determined to get back in your energy, to get back in your time, your space. Even if you have never slept with this person or met up with this person, you may still want to do a cord cutting. Because this is an attachment by somehow. You may still want to do a cord cutting to get rid of this person for good. And then block them. Stop communicating with this person if you can. Now, if they're watching you because you're online, well, then there ain't much you could do. But you need to cut this cord somehow, because this person has some kind of illusion that y'all belong together. And they're definitely doing spell work or paying someone. So there's money next to this spell work. Manifesting work is green with money. You know what? This person, if you're a diviner, this person may have paid you in the past for a reading or for some kind of spiritual work. That's how you know what the person is. And it may be over or done. Not to them. They attach to you in a very unhealthy way. And they're holding on. Now they may be paying somebody else to do the work against you. Competition magic. Now they're paying someone else to compete against the work you've done or the work you're doing, to block your work and your money from growing because you cut them off or pulled away. Someone feels the need to compete against you. That is their motivation for everything they do. And for those of you that this is a jealous sibling, ex, a copycat, a karmic copycat, somebody wants to be you, wants to do what you do, manifest how you manifest, wants to love you, have you. This person is obsessed with you. Whoever they are, they're obsessed. They're obsessed with blocking you, stopping you, definitely stopping your flow of money. They're trying to stop people from watching you, admiring you, giving to you, loving you, viewing you. So it's work spells here too. And they're doing a whole lot of mirror magic, even if the mirror is watching you through the phone, because the phone is a mirror. They can see your image. This person could be watching you while they're chanting, praying, whispering, even thinking. That's a form of spell work too. They're trying to send every intention to you. They're on their computer, they're on their phone. The screen is a mirror. What's all these sexy outfits? Kind of look like T-shirt of month. A spiritually transmitted disease. And I said spiritually. This person is sick, evil, in their core, something ain't right. Now, either there's an entity in this person. A lust demon is what I heard. This person works from their sacral, from their lust, from their passion. They want what they want. They need it. They crave it. They feed it. Be careful. Someone courting or dating you is dealing with a lot of energetic burdens and dark entities. You're already, for somebody, you're speaking to this person online, you're flirting innocently, I don't know what you're doing, or you actually know this person and you're hooking up or talking about doing it. You better open your eyes. This ain't from God. Thank you. God ain't sending this person in. The devil is sending this person in. This is another karmic lesson. And ain't you tired of karmic lessons? Whoever this is for, aren't you tired of karmic lessons? Hello, aren't you tired of people coming in and out? Stealing your heart, your energy? Aren't you tired of the wrong one? What's happening again? And you're not paying this attention because you're swept up. Trading, I don't know, you need attention or whatever this is. But God did not send that person in. That person is not God sent. This is another lesson about to play out. Another tower on the way. If it's online, it's easier to pull away. Block them, cut it off. That's easy. But if this person is already physically in your space, that's going to be hard. Because it says they are embodying a dark entity. If that entity already wants you, craves you, or had a piece of you, it ain't going to just go away. It ain't going to just go away because you say so. If you already let this vampire in your home, in your body, and it has fed, you are the flavor of choice, the addiction of choice. It ain't gonna just go away. And you know, if you allow this kind of person around you, I don't care if this is an ex that you let back in, or if there's someone new that you knew. All they talk about is your body, sex. You'll know who this person is. The way they talk about women or men or getting together, or you'll know what the interest, what the interest was right away. But maybe you traded it for attention, dinner, some time out, whatever, and you let the devil in. Somebody is going to have to seriously consider a cord cutting, a return to sender. This is a need for unbinding spell. This is a need for a cord cutting. I don't know. You may not need this. I don't see a return to sender here. I don't see a return to sender. I do see a cord cutting. I do see a binding spell removal. If you check in my, I don't know if I think I put it in the chat. I'll put in my community post. This is the moon energy for full moon from the 31st, which is tomorrow, until May 11th. That's my season of doing exactly this kind of work. If you're in need, reach out to me. Click on my calendar in my description box. It'll open up the services, the prices. If you don't see it, email me. But whoever you are, just playing around with the devil, bumping with the devil, acting like it's just another day, that it's going to turn out okay. No, it ain't. No, it ain't, beloved. Being in denial don't stop nothing. Being in denial, because somebody you've already let this vampire in somehow. Like I said, if it's online, easy peasy. If it's online, you don't even need a binding spell removal. You do need a cord cutting, even if it's online, because they still plugged in, and they doing spell work or paying somebody to do it. Especially if you have a platform and you're a diviner and you work with this person, they already know what you do, so they go on somebody that does exactly what you do. Yes. I'm sorry, give me 1 minute. That's it? Are you sure? Let me know now. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. My daughter needs something. Give me a minute. Yeah, you can. It's Alasia. She gonna say hi. Say hey, y'all. Hi, family. That's my baby girl. So she hold on. Elijah. Poppy. That's what I was gonna say, Poppy.
No, you don't do that.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, sir? You're not feeling that.
You say he's going to the vet next week?
What's going on?
Ma, I hope it's not in the school anymore. Yesterday.
I'm sorry, y'all. 1 minute. What you say?
I said, I hope it's not in the school anymore. But yesterday there was a huge bee.
Oh.
Like huge.
Okay, well that's a good thing. What you mean?
Like this big. I heard it before I saw it.
We love bees. Okay, I see that.
I ran away, but it was big. And then I came back and it disappeared.
Okay, y'all. Thank you. My daughter needed something on her way out. Mommy's time never stops. Okay. Okay, well that's enough of that. That's not me. That's your sister. I keep telling her. Well, maybe try a decent hour. I don't know why your thing ain't working. Or call me when you're on your way. Like a quick call on your way before you get here. Now I'll just get up and unlock it and go back. Because I just happened to hear it in my sleep. And when it woke me up this morning. I know, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking to her. If you have not hit the like button, please do. And send some of this love back. To my moderators, thank you. Because I can't even get in the chat. A reading. If you would like a reading, $10 today. Last call before I close the gate. So if you have a question or you want confirmation, Page of Cups teaches astronomy and the values of herbs and precious stones. Who am I talking to in here? We got an herbologist in the room, a kitchen witch in the room, somebody that's interested in working with herbs, or you do work with herbs, or you work precious stones or crystals. Do you want to make spiritual jewelry? Or do you work with a crystal ball? Are you a reader, an oracle? Because it says teaching astronomy Page of Cups. If you have a platform or a storefront and you sell herbs, if you have a spiritual shop, I don't care if it's Etsy, Shopify, or one in the community, confirmation, this is your message. Or somebody that owns a spiritual shop, or there's a tarot reader, somebody that works with herbs, potions, crystals. This person could be younger than you. Page of Cups also could be somebody that's emotionally immature. This could be somebody that's emotionally immature. Yeah, game over, boo-boo. Somebody is emotionally immature, messing around with divination. Somebody here is messing around with divination. You see this owl? With them little sticky legs? I don't know if they heavy set on top with little puny legs. Somebody messing around with divination that's emotionally immature or just immature, playing around, don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They could actually be younger than you or just be emotionally younger. And they playing around with divination. It looks like this person now is sorry. This person is now sorry. 6666. Yeah, your ancestors showed up. Your ancestors have showed up. This person, while playing around with divination, they saw something. Something appeared and they saw it. And it scared the hell out of them. Now they're sorry that they dabbled in this divination without permission, without really knowing what they were doing. If you are a reader or work with tarot, this person wanted to do it too. They want to be just like you. If you give readings, this person may also give readings. They want to do what you do. If you work with herbs, got a herbal platform. All right. Bobby. He mad because my daughter going out. This person is sorry about something they've done. Your ancestors showed up and showed this person something. Look, I don't mean to laugh. Look at the eyes on this person. Their eyes got so big, like, their eyes blew up like, oh my God. Look at the eyes on the owl. Shocked the hell out of them. Somebody that was trying to look into your life, peer into your life or into your destiny to see how far you would go, what your spiritual gifts were so they could try to do that. They dabbled in your energy and you didn't show up. Somebody else showed up and scared the hell out of this person. And now they are sorry that they saw it because they can't unsee it. They could be having nightmares or dreams. They saw something they cannot unsee. This person is at night, they sleep with the lights on, the TV on. They're afraid of the dark. They're afraid of the dark. This is giving me a woman. This give me Queen of Swords. You're an oracle, use your voice, a public speaker, a motivational speaker, a teacher or something. This person wanted to be you, appearing to how you do what you do. Have heads up on your work. They got met with the shock of their life. Now there's something haunting this person. Now they're being haunted. 6666. Diablo. The devil is haunting this person. El Diablo. Satan. I just saw Saturn, Capricorn energy. We know Saturn is Aries. Aries is in Saturn. Saturn's in Aries. Queen of, did I tell you this was a woman? Queen of Wands. This is somebody that wants to be more attractive than you, wants to look like you, steal your essence, your work, your essence, teaches arts and science, tells anything one desires to know, gives dignity, can make a man subject to one's own demands. This is a Jezebel. This is the karmic Jezebel that wanted to steal you and everything about you. It's that dark spiritualist doing love spells, beauty spells, wants to steal your beauty, your essence, siphon your energy by watching you, mirror magic. This is the Queen of Wands. This could be a Leo. This could be a karmic Leo or Leo heavy in her chart. Somebody always led by lust and desire and passion, multiple partners, sleeps around, sells it for money. Sorry, y'all. You know what? I have the gift of taste. So the curse of taste. Yeah. Poppy, get away from there. She's gone. She's not coming back. Come here. Come here. Poppy, get over here. She's like, hell no, I ain't coming over here so you can pound me. This is a Queen of Wands. Somebody that sees you as very attractive. Now, if you're a woman, she sees you as very attractive, manifesting, looking good, wanting to be you, watching you, stalking you, hating you. If you're a man, this could be your baby mama that wants that old thing back, to use it. Somebody that uses sex to get what they want. What's this in reverse? 8 of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that was stopped in their tracks. Somebody that was stopped in their tracks. Someone whose movement was stopped. They can no longer come near you, get next to you, get under you. Someone, 8 of Wands in reverse. This is someone your ancestors stopped in their tracks. They try to peer in, look in, and what they found was something they can't unsee, something they can't forget. This, for some of you, this is a false friend, a fake friend. Somebody that act like they love you, admire you, support you, and they don't. And friends could be siblings, co-workers, neighbors, a long-time friend. This could be somebody that claims to be religious or goes to church or, I don't know, reads the Bible. I don't know. Somebody that act like they so religious and they not. This that person that be in church acting like they speak in tongues. This could also be somebody's mama. This could be somebody's mother. If it's not their mother, they with an older woman. This is an older woman, a mature woman, a hen, a bird. There's somebody 45, 48, 50, in their 60s even. Trying to look young, trying to be attractive, selling that old thing, giving it out, hanging on to their youth, hanging on to you're definitely younger than this woman, if you're a woman. If you're a man, then y'all mature. She's not feeling attractive, low self-esteem, because you ghosted or left and stay gone. She feels rejected. I don't know. Well, I do know. Out of habit, we say I don't know. But I do know. Somebody, your ancestors stopped in their tracks, can no longer move towards you, come in towards you, have no access to you. If this is a man, he operates in his feminine energy. If this is a man, he's immature, he's overly feminine, ruled by lust, passion, desire, material things. Or it's an old bird, this immature, didn't grow up, gave away her life too soon, maybe didn't get a chance to live in her youth, and now trying to relive it through your energy and put it where it resonates. Either way, somebody's sorry for doing what they've done. In their ego. In their ego now, yeah. We got Belial here. Belial here. The demon that rules judgment in the reverse. This is somebody running from judgment. They know what they did wrong. They're hiding it, hiding their hand, lying, denying what they've done, running from judgment. Somebody that could have had a great destiny if they had not been so worried about you and yours, and now they've lost the ability to answer their own calling. That's gone. So now they want to take yours, be yours, copy yours. This person may have worked with Belial. Belial is a demon. They could have worked with Belial, and that demon now turned on them. And they're running. That could be the demon they saw that they're running from. We got Amdusias or the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody that doesn't know how to be single. They always got to be intellectual, always got to be connected for money. For money. They marry for money. This somebody is not financially independent. Their money is not growing. They lose homeless. They lose all opportunities. Everything is going out the window. Their health, their beauty. This is what they wanted for you. This could be somebody you divorced, somebody you ended things with, somebody that don't want to be single, don't want to be independent, can't make it on their own, needs others as a come up, or uses others as a come up, causes any manner of abuse. This person is like the snake charmer, they use charm as a weapon. They use This could be an air sign too. This could be an air sign. I'm a Libra. This could be a Libra. This could be a Libra in the reverse. Running from judgment. This person, whatever they tapped into, it scared the hell out of them. And now they can't unsee it and they can't outrun it. This person is running from somebody here. You may have a Queen of Wands, a karmic, a Jezebel, either your ex or attached to someone you were with that did divination spell work. It's now being haunted. This person may also be on the run or about to go on the run. But this person could be that person going to jail. And they know it. This person may have known that what they've done is about to be exposed. That death spells, sending someone to unalive you. Everything they've done to affect your health, everything that has now been exposed, is about to be exposed. This person will be considering going on the run. Because they don't want to go to jail. They're going into hiding. But they ain't got no money. They ain't got no place to stay. They ain't got no plan. They don't know what they're gonna do. They can't come towards you anymore. This person's movement's been stopped altogether. This person's bank accounts could have been shut down or frozen. They could have lost their job. Everything that was moving in their life has been stopped. Their money, where they live. This person could have lost a car, a ride, or where to get away. All because they were immature, playing with spell work, trying to take you down, acting like a child, throwing tantrums, jealousy, envy, competition. This person had a real calling. She had a real calling over her life, and she threw it away to try to take yours, try to live in yours. And threw it all away for what? For what? For something they would never have? For something they could never have? Okay, so 2:30 gate is closed on readings. I'll be here tomorrow if you decide to book a reading for tomorrow, but today the gate is closed. I'm closing out this reading. I'm going to close it out, wind down, get a conclusion to all this. This is a mess. This is a mess and monstrosity in somebody's life. But there is a window of opportunity opening up for you. It comes with the sun, exposure, revelations, deliverance, harmony, opportunity, healing, joy. The window is opening up for you and closing up for somebody else into darkness. They're going into a place of darkness. No sunlight, no freedom. And I gave up being a simp a long time ago, but I still have empathy, even for those who don't deserve it, because I am me. That ain't never gonna change. I feel empathy, not sorrow. Now I'm not sorry for nothing for them living out their own karma, but God help them. Whoever this is, God help them. I wouldn't wish this on nobody. I wouldn't wish it on nobody. Because what they got coming, what they invited, yeah. I wouldn't wish it on nobody. Somebody walked around and played like they were innocent. Somebody walked around and played like their hands were clean, like they weren't doing a gossiping, lying, spreading rumors, trolling, stalking. Somebody walked around like their hands was not clean, and they was dirty the whole time. Like their hands were clean, they was dirty the whole time. Fixing some real. I'm gonna let him do him for a minute. Maybe he'll stop when he get it, if he get it out. Thank you to those that tap the like button. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my Soul Tribe family. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to all my beloveds for allowing me to give you. All right, now I think I've had enough. Pappy, if you don't get your... Because you'll be doing the most. When it's over, you be doing the most. Looking at me like, who you talking to? What is your... What do I hear baby crying outside my window? Ain't no baby. I'm high up. I feel somebody's whimpering. Somebody's whimpering. But what is your ancestor? I remember I said I'm still empathetic and hate to. My ancestors like, what, Alicia? What? Oh, well, they wasn't empathetic when they were. What's your ancestors saying? You heard? So when you get the news about what they did to you, you top your bootstraps, put boots on the ground, and find you a lawyer, because you're being nice. Nobody cared about being nice to you when they were watching the show, gossiping, getting all this tea and laughing, gathering. Wasn't nobody being nice to you. They said being nice. Be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. F them. When they come apologizing, whimpering, crying, and whining, begging for your forgiveness, for you not to file that lawsuit, not to call. No, boo-boo. Throw that little apology in the trash where they put you and go do what you need to do. Get your paper, boo-boo, because somebody owe you a whole lot of money. Get it. Somebody, get it and go live your life. Take a day to spoil yourself. If it makes you beautiful, then make sure you do it. Because they didn't give a flying fluke. They didn't give a flying fluke how it affected you, your life, your children, your home. They didn't give a flying fluke. So neither do you. And somebody here, you may want to seriously invest in a ritual or send back something. To experience the magic of life, you must practice it. So, Either you're going to invest or you're going to perform it. To clear out this energy and clear out your space. To experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. Practice it. Somebody here don't know what you're waiting for. You already got the gifts. You're already the magician. Candle magic. Candle magic. Yeah. We got some sage cleansing your house, your space, your car, yourself. We got a grimoire here. Somebody, you got ancestral. It's in your bloodline. It's in your bloodline. Maybe you need a coach, a mentor, a teacher, a partner, somebody to help you, show you, guide you, teach you. Well, then you need to get it going, beloved. Because all this will not be happening in your life if you tap into this inheritance that you have. What did I say? All this will not be happening if you tapped into the gifts you already have. Stop sitting around and waiting on divine assistance. Challenge yourself to tap into your own spiritual gifts and get the work done. Don't keep waiting for divine. Sometimes divine timing, sometimes God take too long. Hello? Sometimes the universe and karma take too long. And I'm like, okay, let me get into my bag at my altar and do what I need to do for myself, to protect myself and everything I love and what I build. Sometimes karma is taking this time because it's karma saying, help me out. Help me help you. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. And these going to be the last two before I let you go. Oh, what that say? Oh, what that say? Stop sitting around waiting for karma to show up. Stop waiting for divine intervention. Open your mouth. Profess and confess and declare and decree your protection, your breakthrough, your victory. Something is happening to you, around you, and you know about it, and you know who, and you're just sitting in silence, afraid to speak, to reveal, to walk your talk. God gave you a voice and a mission. It's time for you to put it into practice and get in position. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. And that's the mother effing truth, Ruth. Why are you holding back? Why are you protecting their feelings? Why are you putting their health over yours? Their reputation over yours? You protected already. Ain't nothing they can do. Your journey is calling you. Your calling is calling you. Love your journey. Get on your path. Walk into your destiny. Raise your voice. Speak your experience. Tell the truth. Expose your demons. Be open to the idea of loving you. Be open to the idea of loving you first. Stop protecting. Stop holding. Call them bitches out. Male or female. Because men that love to gossip all day, men that love to gossip all day ain't building shit, but running their mouths, especially about a woman, especially if they run their mouth about a woman, that ain't nothing but a bitch. What you doing, sir? Get in your own lane with other men are. Building, protecting, restoring. Hello, functioning like men. And get out women's business. That ain't nothing but a little bitch. That wasn't taught how to be a man. And if this is, well, a woman, we know that's she and her feelings. She insecure. She don't like herself. She low vibrational. She a hater. But she's a woman. And we know that feminine energy. That's way different. But if you a man, gossiping all day, lying, spread with other women, about women, hello, that's the lowest form of a man there is on the planet. Like, what is you doing? Go be a woman. If you hate women that much, because that's what that is, go be a woman. No need to hide, because we see it. We know it. The men, the real men see it. They know it. They don't hang around other men like that. That's the kind of men that got no friends. Nowhere to go. No other man want to talk to you. Because other men see that you're a weak link in the male pool. They don't want you there. And the women that put up with you are the women that need to be in control, need a weak man. Someone they could string around on a puppet. Because that's she and her masculine energy. So she need a man that's a woman. And vice versa. He's controlling. He needs a woman that don't have she ain't no divine feminine. She ain't got no dark energy. She's just a pleaser. So a narcissist goes for women like that. Broken. Abused. In their past. Unhealed. Unhinged. Needy. That's what they go for. We've all been in that karmic energy at one time before the awakening. No judgment. It is what it is. Hello. Or he's really in the closet. So he goes for a woman that's very masculine. He goes for a woman that's controlling because he's more feminine and wants her to handle everything and do everything and lead him. He's got mommy issues. Hello. It is what it is. And the world that goes around and round. Some awaken. Some break out of it. Some break free. Break those curses. Rise up and become who they're meant to be. And change. And move away from. Hello. Some of us do. But some don't. Some stay and feed the misery. You make sure you know who you are and what lane you in. And who's controlling the lane. Is it you or someone else? Is it family or friends and ex? Make sure you know what lane you in and that it's your lane. That you navigate your shit. That you are in control. That you invite and make cuts when necessary. And on the bottom of the deck, plan your career. Create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. pulling away from social media and karmic energy, feeding your mind. Go read some books for a change. And get back in balance with the universe and with your destiny. Forgive and be kind to others, because when you need it, you want God to give that to you. But feel what you feel and don't repress it. Feel what you feel and don't repress it. Don't give that anger to anybody else that don't deserve it. Release expectations. Forget the plans you thought you had. Let God navigate this new season. Forget the plans you thought you had and let God give you some new ones. Open up a new window. And when the window opens, jump, take a leap of faith and jump. Don't stay stuck in your house, in your home, in hermit mode, in isolation. When the window opens up, jump out, take a leap. Move on blind faith. Get out. And find your happy place. Your happy tribe. Your happy career. The happy you. So you'll manifest only those that are also happy. Stay away from people that just want to use you. Steal all your time. Distract your energy. Give you all the gospel, all the tea. Talk about everybody else who's doing or not doing, and they ain't doing nothing either. But want to talk about the next one and what they doing, how they doing it, and they ain't doing nothing with their life or their time. Stay away from them people that gossip about everybody else and what they doing, how it looks, but they ain't doing nothing with theirs except gossiping with you. God will show you people right in front of your face, but you gotta be able to see them. Stop getting invested in the connection and pay attention to the energy. Stop investing in the conversation and pay attention to the energy exchange that they're giving. It's a distraction being put in your life because there's something better or bigger you should be doing. That's the only reason why they're there. If you didn't have a purpose, if you didn't have a destiny, if you were not needy, if the earth did not need you, if you were not valuable to the Most High, them distractions would not be there. They're strategically planned. Change your life and your status in your circle. Because there's a window of opportunity opening up that's going to require you to take a leap of faith and jump and land on the other side. Whatever you got going on, wherever you are now, it may not be serving you in your highest purpose. But only you will be able to discern that. Somebody could tell you that, but if you don't see it or you don't believe it, then it will not matter. All right, beloveds. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my family. Somebody here is definitely having concerns with their skin, and it ain't me. Somebody here has concerns with your skin. If you need to go see a dermatologist, please go. Make sure it's not something you're eating or some external irritation, something you're using. You changed your lotion, your soap, the cloth you're using may be abrasive, or something you're eating, something. Make sure you get your blood work and take your allergy test. But when that all comes back, fine. And you know what, spiritual work, do what you need to do to send it back. Because somebody messing with somebody's skin here, big time. Beauty spells are at an all-time high. And on this full moon in Scorpio, they're about to raise the price. So you do what you need to do. Them rituals, it came out. You do it. Invest in you. Invest in someone else helping you. But ritual came out in 3 decks. So denial ain't gonna fix nothing. You need the funds. Ask Spirit to send it to you. Send you what you need to get this done. But take action. It's time for some action. It's time for some action. All right, beloveds. I will go ahead and post in my community post the rituals I am doing under this full moon that will begin to Friday until May 11th. I will post. Thank you, beloved, for that heart. Thank you, Joy. So my new subscribers, hey boo, what's up, babe? Welcome to the Boom Boom Room. Come on back again. I will post up the rituals I am beginning to perform as of Friday until May 11th. Cord cutting, return to sender, binding spell removals, love spell removals, money blocks removals, big time. And whatever else I put on there, there's all this. Candle magic spells are $55. It's a 5-day ritual, which means the day I light your ceremony, your ritual, it burns for 5 days. 5 is the number of shifts of change. I don't just do it live on YouTube and then boom, it's gone. No, I have an altar. I send you pictures. I send you videos. Candle magic spells are done by me alone in my workshop. I send you the video of the entire presentation of the ritual. On the 4th day, I send you the progress and pictures. I discuss what's going on and let you know if more work needs to be done or if it's safe and protected. I re-energize and cleanse it for 5 days. I have an altar for my clients only. Hello? For $55, you ain't going to find that price nowhere else. Nobody's going to give you a 5-day ritual for $55. If you can find one, let me know. I seen people charge up to and over $100 for a 10-minute ceremony. No judgment. That's their work. I ain't gatekeeping. I'm just going to tell you. So will I give you a discount on that? Absolutely not. That's already a major discount. And if you buy 2 rituals, the second one is half off. So if you want a cord cutting and a return to sender, $55, $25. You will not get 2 rituals for $75, for $80. Good luck. If so, please do. Long as you get it done. But that's as low as I'm going. Hello? And if you find, so I'm just saying, I ain't trying to bleed nobody's pockets, but I will, the currency exchange, I gotta be something. So, and that's for 2026. 2027, I'm giving myself a raise because I deserve it. And I haven't raised that price in 5 years. It's been that. So some things are changing. I've earned it. And I don't need nobody else's permission for that. But if you want a ritual, they're $55 a piece. The second one is half off. If you buy at the same time, not if you buy them separate. They got to be purchased at the same time, or else it's $55 each. That's what's available from Friday until May 11th. Full moon energy in Scorpio. Death, transformation. The Grim Reaper is bringing justice and karma. No better moon energy to do a full moon release than Scorpio. There ain't. Other than maybe Leo, moon, and Pisces moon maybe. But Scorpio is it. Is the business. Top of the list. Ain't nobody better than the Grim Reaper to come remove something and put it in the grave where it belongs. So I'll be utilizing the moon for my personal home like a beast in the streets. If you like to participate and join me in that manifestation altar, get your name on it, your candle or petition, and place in a collection. Because where two or more are gathered in the midst, there's strength in numbers. We can all get on that altar and manifest the hell out of this energy. If you email me if you need clarity on booking, paying, you can go in my calendar, it's open, and you can either book a day from Friday until the 11th. If you pick any of those days, put in the comment section what you want your candle for, return to sender, cord cutting. If you book two, you only need to book one spot. In the comment section, you can put whichever rituals you want. When you pick a calendar date, you don't pay until after I see your email that is confirmed. So you can book your ritual by picking a day, any of those days. Anytime, it don't matter because it's not a live message. Just pick a day and a time from Friday to the 11th, and then I will email you and we'll confirm what you need, and then I send you a link to pay. Okay? So you can book on Friday, and I'll confirm with you. And you can say, I need so-and-so days for the ritual to have the money. It will hold your ritual, and then you will pay on that day, and then I will do your candle magic. So it still will give you time, but you have your spot. So I think that's it. If you want to book with me offline, my calendar is there. If you want to donate to the channel, Cashapp, PayPal, my Amazon, Etsy storefront wish list is open. Send me a deck, crystals, incense, cards, notebooks, pens, anything for the platform, for the store is appreciated. This is my 9 to 5. This is what I do. I work for the divine. So any donations are appreciated. You could buy me coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. You can buy me a coffee. Go to my buy me a coffee link and send a donation of $5 or whatever and buy me coffee. Those donations also help the channel. I think that's it. Saturday's the ancestral veneration. You want to buy an ancestral offering for Saturday? They're $3. Most of y'all know already. It'll be done this Saturday. Anything else? I don't think I missed nothing else. Check my community post because I'm going to put stuff in there. Go on my page, hit post, and open up my community section. I'm going to add stuff that I'm speaking of, so you'll know links and whatever. Thank you to those that booked your reading today. Wahid, Kelly, and Julia. Thank you, beloved, for allowing me to guide you in your reading. As well as Kelly, I'm going to send you more information by email. I ain't figured you, Queen. I think that's it. Y'all have a blessed day. Oh, Wahid, you got your ancestral offering. Wahid also got an offering because he paid double the price for a reading. So he got an ancestral offering as well. These are ancestor offerings. If you want to include one on Saturday, like Wahid, I put your name on your offering. They're burned in a ritual ceremony every Saturday. If you're unfamiliar, go watch any Saturday recorded, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Saturday, I'll be here. If you want to include your ancestors, $3 for offering, be sent off in a honeypot ceremony. I don't think I missed nothing. If you haven't hit the like button on your way out, please do. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, moderators. I love you, queens. Thank you. Was Saj in the room? I don't think so. I did say queens. I don't think Saj was there. But if you were, king. Thank you, my loves. And I'll see you again tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for another exciting reading. If anybody wants me to read for a particular thing, if you want me to read for a particular thing or to open up the channels for a particular topic, you can either send me an email or write in my matter of fact, I think I'll make a community post where you can add on to that if you'd like. I'm not saying I'll do it automatically. Hello, because I'm a channeler. I'm not but I may have a day when I may just open the floor to what people suggested. We'll see. Because, I like channel readings. I don't really want to chase energy. But if there's something you need and I can provide it, then I may open up the door to doing that in the future. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go because I'm hungry and I want lunch. I'm going to order something. Thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Remember, be bold. You are protected. You're being blessed. Please be you. Be authentic. Keep your foot on their necks. Ashe to that. Ashe. See.